Design your extraordinary year. Step 3. This week, we're going to focus on lessons learned and developing insight into why you have had the year you've had. Look at what's worked well, and then explore why. What strengths, what resources, what talents, what conditions did you create that allowed you to achieve and have the success that you have had? Success first, then we're going to explore the failures, the regrets, the resentments. So then looked at what didn't work well and why not. Really dig deep, take responsibility and own it. What's your part? Was it your mindset, limiting beliefs? Are you self-sabotaging? If you don't know, ask. Find a few key people who you trust and ask them to tell you what they see. Be prepared, because this may actually unveil a blind spot. If we don't know our own blind spots, we can't change them. So it's an excellent exercise to step into. As you do this work, begin to look at what's your upper limits issue? What's the belief system? What are the paradigms or the mindsets that you've bought into that may or may not be working for you anymore? What we're going to do with this is we're going to create some personal guidelines. I'd like you to choose your top 3 things that helped you achieve success this year, and we're going to turn them into statements that can be guiding principles for you next year. I've got a few tips on how to do this well. 5 tips on how to create a personal guideline. First, make it about you. Make it totally about and for yourself. So make it personal. Second, have it be now. Present tense, as if it is really, truly happening in your life today. Third, say what you want. Don't say what you don't want. Say it in the positive, what you do want tense. Fourth, own it. Declare your truth and own it. Take full responsibility. Step in that creator role of your own life. And last, choose something. The guideline, let it be something that's energizing, that when you say it, you can't help but smile. I'll give you an example from my own life. I have realized this past year that when I'm most creative, it's because I have space. So I thought, do I have proof? This is the lesson that I've learned. I'd like to turn it into a personal guideline. Do I have proof that I've learned it? And I want you to ask yourself this as well. Okay, I have some data to back me up. I booked a writing retreat just a few weekends ago, and I created all this new content. So I have proof that I've learned my lesson. When I wrote it out as a creative, personal guideline, the way I tried to write it, following those 5 principles that I just laid out for you, it came out like this. Create spaciousness. Creating spaciousness will become a guiding principle for me for next year. Now it's your turn. Grab a pen, download the PDF, however you want to do it, and get to work. See if you can look at what are the lessons you've learned, what's the insight you have about them, and turn it into a personal guideline for yourself.